Bought a castle in a working town, nothing fancy, lay my head down. Scrimp and save to raise the money, brand new condo, I was somebody. Big bad wolf is always there, huff and puff and try to scare.
Well, basically all it came down to was this. There's a lawsuit that the corporation is doing against a couple parties, and they're doing a last check on the structure, and based on the engineer that did the last check, he was not comfortable having the building occupied. They wrote up the evacuation notice, and they told us then that they didn't know when or
they don't know how long it would be.
And even up to today, it's the same thing. You still don't know what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen.
You have nothing to plan.
So
you can't plan ahead. I was sleeping and he had not too long gone to bed, and there was a abrupt knock on the door, and at first he's like, "Don't go," because there was a lot. I heard a lot more commotion. I'm like, "Let me go and see." And then he just handed me the paper and said, "You have to get out right away. You have a half an hour to get out. There's a meeting at 2 o'clock. Leave right now. Take as much as you can."
I think I was still sleeping, even reading the paper. I didn't understand. And she's packing and I'm just there looking. I'm like,
just looking, and I just
like what?
This.
Evacuate.
And he left to go outside, I think, to see what was going on.
It took me maybe, out of that half an hour we got, maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
To really understand that. It's after I went outside actually, because I said, let me go outside and see what. And after I go outside, I see everyone's bringing stuff to their car and people running, and I'm like,
yeah. Then
this doesn't make. Then I come back and I'm like, everyone's moving. Let's go, you know.
My mom was tending to Kimaya and getting ready. She didn't know what to do, right? So I was running around the house, getting all that I can, thinking of what I can get, asking my mom, like, I'd be like, okay, mom, warm some milk because I don't know how long I'm gonna be out.
Followed the rules just like the rest, paid my bills and did my best. Sticks and stones like a drone, they ripped me off and stole my home.
Childcare is almost the same as rent and mortgage. We were about to make that decision of putting Kimaya in home care, and and Aruna's mom was going to go back. But what happened is, when that weekend happened and the lady said that they gave us a decision that, yeah, you should rent somewhere. And we're like, rent, mortgage, childcare, living,
food,
the vehicle. Yeah.
That's when I'm walking outside. We left the college. We're both walking next to each other, and I looked up at him and I'm like, Dushan, I think it's time. We might have to send Kimaya out. Because we were fighting it. We didn't want to have to come to a situation where we had to send Kimaya. We were trying our best. He put his head down and he's like, okay. And then when he says okay, it's like stone. You know, it's hard, but both of us were individuals that suck up our things, our personal emotions, and do what we have to do, and then we don't mention it again if it's hard. That'll be the odd instance where we're like I know we have Kimaya's pictures up, but it's for like every morning for us to look at, right? But it'll be like, Dushan, like a couple days ago, Dushan, you think we'll ever get to hold Kimaya again? And he goes, I don't know.
Sticks and stones can make a house, honest hands must stand them up. Working men need the truth, their families sleep beneath that roof. Followed the rules just like the rest, paid my bills and